Alright, I'll do the introduction.
I forgot what the
I'll do
introduction
the
is. It's
introduction.
been so long.
I'll do the introduction.
How do we do
Because
the
I haven't done it. I'll do
introduction?
it.
Okay.
Alright. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Making It with the Millionaires. And today we have two wonderful guests. We got Samy Lamont and I didn't need to say his last name. We'll edit that out. And Maggie. Woo! Yeah. Alright, so we're just we had an idea to just like kind of have a question on, what was it again? Third wheeling, yeah.
So we were sitting here and we were just talking and we were just like, let's record this for YouTube. So we were just talking about like third wheeling, like what do you guys feel about third wheeling? And we wanted y'all to hear our friends' opinions and not just ours. So we'll have Samy start. How do you feel about third wheeling?
Yeah. Me, myself, I think I'm the best third wheeler out there because
negative.
there's the cues you know, like as soon as it gets to that point in time, they give you that look. You have to go to the door. You have to leave and exit at some point.
Okay, but you don't even have to exit. Like you can go in the corner.
Why would you stay in the corner?
That's how screw people know. Like
all right, what you got, Maggie?
So right, first of all, when you're there, you have to interact with both people. You can't just talk to one person.
Yeah.
And I feel like guys tend to just talk to their guy friend. They don't talk to the girl as well. First of all.
I agree.
Am I right?
I am respectful. That is not my friend there.
No, you're right.
Okay, okay. I feel like when it's third wheeling and let's say it's the girl, the guy, and there's a guy friend, I feel like the girl is the person that like gets left out sometimes. Yes. Or if it's a guy, a girl, and then another girl, like I feel like the girl usually tries to like interact with both people, but sometimes the guy don't want to interact with the other girl because that's not his girl.
And that's part of being a third wheel. You have to talk to both people.
I feel like that only works if they're mutual friends. Like you were friends with both of them, and it's like then you could interact with both of them at the same time. But if you was friends with a girl and you're around her boyfriend, it's weird for you to like be friendly towards both.
But you would try to, because you like if you see that like for example, if Maggie has a boyfriend, I'm gonna interact with Maggie's boyfriend because if she likes him and I love her, like I want to get to like him too, so that like
the only way I'm interacting is if she says something funny, I'll give a chuckle.
Oh my god, she's so innocent.
So that means if she's gonna talk to you, she's gonna be like.
So you guys think being a third wheel is fun?
Okay.
I don't think being third wheel is fun.
It can be.
I don't think it's fun.
It's not.
I think it's fun.
You over here giving creep vibes.
Yeah.
Be in a corner.
Look,
no.
if you're with a lovey-dovey couple, I feel like being a third wheel is kind of awkward.
No,
like especially like if they're all over each other and stuff, and you're there and you're still trying to act goofy. You look goofy now.
Go to the Beaufils family page and watch how they pranked us.
Oh yeah.
Because they got us with that. So like for example, it is awkward when you're around a couple and
that was like a third wheel experience.
But it was four of us. At least we had each other. Imagine if it was just one of us.
Yeah.
Like,
no one invited me for this.
Not even in that situation. All you gotta do is just stand up and then just remove yourself. Just
go to the corner, right? Go to the corner.
But in their head, they're like, "Yo, why was she there all along?"
Yo, I promise you, Maggie, it's easier if you interact with one of them. But like, if you interact with one of them, like even if I'm talking to Joel, but I'm saying like a general thing to like both of you, she can respond back and like I can say something to her. But like most of my attention is gonna be towards Joel because I know Joel.
Yeah, but you should try to get to know me so that like we can all be friends.
Bam.
Look.
I guess you do.
It's not the situation where my friends become your friends. He's my friend, and that's all the friendship I
do.
That's not only that rude, but it makes it more awkward.
But
for example, wait, watch. Pretend you're the girl. and you're the guy. Oh, so today like I was going on something, something was going on. I'm talking to him, man. I'm not even acknowledging you. Like
that's perfectly fine.
It's not.
Because whatever you're talking about, he'd understand it more. It's not meant for me to understand.
Yeah.
It's like saying like we're talking about like say we're talking about like music. You don't do music, and like we always talk about music. And we're talking about I prefer this piano over this piano. What are you gonna say about the piano?
Okay, but then you
can
ask me like, oh, do you listen to music? Like, you don't know that I don't like music, so you can ask me to figure out if I like music, and then that way the conversation can go from A and B to A, B, and C.
Okay, that's true. That is true.
But look, 1 + 1 = 2. 1 and 1 does not equal 4 and 5.
1 + 1 + 1 equals 3.
An odd number. It's even right now. I can't be having everybody in the conversation that's meant for Joel.
Oh man!
Dope.
All right,
then
so
you have that conversation separately.
I was invited here, so.
Okay, fine.
all right. So how about on a date? Like somebody's you don't know they're on a date or something. I don't know.
No, but
because I think that's happened.
That's not the third wheel's fault.
No,
then.
I've seen that happen where somebody looks like they're on a date, and then the spare tire just chilling there like.
You ever
okay, but in your car, the spare tire is always there.
It's always there, but we don't see it.
It's not around.
It's not around. It's not
there,
adding anything.
You see?
Not adding nothing to the ride.
This is the best example. Let's say like you see like say 1 and 2 like they're just counted as one. You get into an argument, one of them falls off, the spare tire is there to help the argument.
Yeah.
As soon as the argument's done, the spare tire goes back in.
That's a side piece. That's side piece.
No. I'm saying the spare tire is just helping the
Having a side piece and having a third wheel
Third
is
wheel
different.
is a side piece? I feel hurt.
No, the way you just described it, you're just like, when that wheel falls off, you use this one.
See what I'm saying? Say you enjoy getting an argument, and then your third wheel, you guys are like, hey, like, clarify this for us so we know who's wrong.
Nah. I feel like that's awkward.
Yeah, you shouldn't even.
You should never do that.
That happens.
It does.
Especially think about those crazy couples.
Okay.
Like
you need like a mediator or something.
You're the third wheel. They're arguing in the front, and somehow your life's in peril because they're arguing too. You can't change that.
You gotta calm them down.
Somehow it's we die to all. We all die. Like we can't do that. We can't like.
Okay, but what if the third wheel says something that the people don't like, or one of the couples don't like? You're in danger anyway.
Hey.
So you might as well just not even put yourself like I'm not in it. I'm just staying. That's another third wheel thingy. That's another third wheel job. You see, you shouldn't get in between. You should just be like,
So you shouldn't be there in the first place.
How is that getting in between? Okay,
Exactly.
question. When do you guys think it's okay to third wheel?
When you're mutual friends between both of them.
Yeah.
So it's not okay if you're not mutual friend with both of them?
Because it's
it could
weird.
be awkward.
Like if I have never had a conversation with you, and like you come on a date with us or on a walk with us, like I'm not gonna be talking to you as often because like say you guys are talking about whatever you guys talking about, I'm gonna be quiet because like y'all are friends. I'm gonna let y'all chat on whatever, and then I'm gonna talk to my girlfriend about what we need to talk about.
Yeah, and I see it. It's kind of like it's like when you have a conversation with somebody, and then somebody that knows you comes up and is like, "Oh, hi," and then you're just there on the side, like you feel awkward because they didn't acknowledge you.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like third wheeling is okay when everybody's interacting with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like if we're all three friends, then it should be fine. And if we're not friends, we can get to be friends, and we could be friends.
We could do this every weekend.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like the reason why you don't understand that, because I understand what Sammy's saying, what they're both saying, because you're so friendly, so you can make friends with anyone. Like,
yeah.
You can literally talk to a paper bag. Like you're so
talk
friendly,
to the wall.
Literally. But like, okay, for like example for myself, I'm not like friendly with everyone because I'm like shy sometimes. So like, I understand like I would just talk to one person I know, but I would try and be like, oh hey, da da da. But I'd mostly focus on that person. But I feel like if everyone's just friendly and they just introduce each other and stuff like that, you could do a third wheel situation, but like if your boy's like, oh, come like hang with me, he doesn't know me, but he only is like talking to the boy. Like I understand that too. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it depends on the group of people that hangs out.
I feel like the third person stay home.
Oh my
Stay
gosh.
home. The third person
but
is
I feel
only
like
needed when you need to make a
sometimes-
call and you're like, hey, I'm in danger.
Sometimes-
And then they can pull up.
But you don't always plan to third wheel though.
Yeah.
Like I feel like sometimes it just happens. Like
Because some people shove you into being a third wheel.
Look, I will third wheel. If my boy needs a third wheel, I will be there.
Why would he
But
want you to third wheel?
right.
No, like, cause like, say like, oh, like I had the car one day, and he's like, oh, bro, can you give me a ride to this place with Shorty? And then I'm like, okay, I'll bring y'all there. Y'all do whatever.
Okay, but when you bring them, there should be conversation between everybody.
Nah, me and her, I don't know her. I don't want to know her. That's
Wow.
because it's not. I'm not.
Okay, so
For
then
someone I
what if he
consider a
says that
friend?
he's gonna marry her?
Then I'll be happy for him. I'll go to the wedding, be his best man, and everything. You know.
And you don't even know her?
That's for like if for someone I consider a friend, I would like to be able to hang out with a friend, be able to like talk to them on the side, like because they're my friend. But if I don't see you as a friend, then like we could have like if say we're having a business talk, like I need you like as a like to help me like with a job, then that's fine. I'll be able to have a conversation with you like that. But if it's like just a friend where we laugh, joke around, hang, like I can't do that because one, that's my girl. I'm not gonna hang out with his girl on the side.
Yeah, it's like.
But not alone.
Like
like within a group.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I mean.
Okay,
like,
but then how would you be able like? Because eventually you would want to be her friend. So how would you like?
Well, his boy has to
like,
be there. I feel like.
If you're the best
all
man, what are you gonna say at the wedding if you're the best man and you don't even know her?
Yeah.
But I feel like
oh my boy, I'm happy for my boy.
I feel like he has to
I'm
be
gonna
there.
have to say everything
hang out
about
with
him. Like
That
she's made him. She's made him
It's
happy.
not just about him, it's
Well-
about both of them.
Well, what about the maid of honor? Like, you know, does the maid of honor have to say something about him if they never met?
They should have met.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
what
a
are you
problem.
saying?
Like, well, no.
I
So
don't
what
know.
what does the best man have to say about both of them?
I've seen how they've grown together. I've witnessed with my
That
And look how
eyes.
general that is.
Okay.
That is
Nothing
true.
specific.
They actually, a lot of people
That
don't
is
say anything
nothing
specific.
All I can say is like she's grown him into a good man. She's
Fly.
She's giving him encouragement, push him through tough situations.
That's general.
Exactly, but that sounds good.
Okay.
Exactly.
I feel like
that's like lying because if you don't know
How?
the girl, how do you know she's actually
But I know
him?
him, and I can see change in him.
Well, how do you know if it's from the girl?
I'm gonna know because I'm his bro. I'm gonna know if it's
he
from
probably
the girl.
complained to him about her and be like,
Okay.
So that's what I mean. Like those third wheeling is not for everybody. Like if you're mutual friends, then yeah, like everyone can have fun.
I think third wheeling is possible though. Like it's still
I think
good.
so, too.
Like, I think
I feel like if you don't want a third wheel, like you shouldn't be forced to third wheel because it's happened.
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Oh snap! There's a fly in here.
Yo,
It's because we left the door open.
Oh man.
but I feel like if you're a fun person, like you guys equally, you talk to them equally or just like close to the same amount, then yeah, then you third wheel. But like if you just talk to this person and you like you don't like to intrude on people's relationship by talking to their girlfriends too or like their boyfriends.
Yeah.
Like because some people don't feel
I don't
comfortable.
know.
with
I
that.
don't feel like that's intruding on their relationship. I feel like that's getting to know. Okay, because I feel like at the end of the day, like if I'm with Joel and he has his boys, like his boys will always be his boys over like anything, right? So like if I become close friends with your boys, I know that your boys are always gonna have your back anyways. Like they're not my friends, but like we have a relationship for example, if I wanted to throw you a surprise, I can call your boy up and be like, yo, like help me to put this together. And that would be okay because we built some sort of relationship so that like I can call him even if you're not there to be like this, but it's for you. Like our conversations will have you in it.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's
Okay.
okay.
I don't think that's a real friendship then. Like your friendship is
like-
based on him.
But
It's not-
Exactly,
Yeah,
but that's
that's not
okay.
our
Like a deep-
friendship.
But no, Kim, it doesn't have to be like a deep.
Is my relationship with Jesus your relationship with Jesus?
No, but that's the thing. Like, I can intercede for you for Jesus. Like if you need me to pray for you, you're like, oh, can you pray for me?
We get
like,
spiritual now.
Of course, I can pray for you.
What I'm saying, like, it's the same analogy. We can't base our friendship on him. It has to be the foundation, because if this foundation leaves, we're not friends no more.
Exactly.
So there's not a real friendship.
That's how some relationships are, though. Like, there are some people I know that, like, if that person is not in the middle of it, it doesn't exist. But because that person is there, there's some sort of connection.
That's true. Yeah, there's friend groups where like there's one specific person that's like the glue
holding them together.
to the both. When they're not there, it's like awkward, but they still kind of cool. But
yeah,
they're not laughing and being crazy.
I'll find you an acquaintance.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, third wheeling, like, you can become acquaintances, because there's like, I don't know, I feel like if there's 3 people, it shouldn't be like 2 people and a stranger. Like, I feel like we can all get to some level. It doesn't have to be friendship. I guess you're right about that. Okay. But like, if we can build some sort of relationship, like, amongst the 3 of us, like, even if it's because we're connected through one person, like, I feel like that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I guess. So, like,
why are you trying to be difficult?
Because, like, I don't know. Like, I've experienced a third wheel, but like, we was all friends originally. Mm-hmm. So like, it was just a fun time being with each other, and like, whenever, like, at some point it didn't like feel like it was like, and it felt like there wasn't a whole couple and one extra person. We were just all cooling it. And at some point, then I know my place. I gotta go.
Yeah, you know when it's time.
But it felt like we was all more friends than there was a couple in one. But we was already mutual friends.
But I feel like everyone has to come in agreement that it, like, let's say someone's third wheeling, like, we all have to think it's okay. Mm-hmm. You know, because it could be awkward for somebody to, tag along and, like, they don't want to be there, it's like...
PEMDAS. First comes the parentheses.
So
you're inside, and there's 2 inside the parentheses. Mm-hmm. And then there's either the +1 right here. Mm-hmm. They go first, and then the +1.
Mm-hmm. Why do you throw math in there? I'm a math teacher, and I see it. It makes sense.
They go first.
It makes sense. There's a parentheses. I get it. But the equation isn't finished without what's outside the parentheses.
There could be a subtraction sign too.
But that's only if you're trying to even on both sides.
You don't have to even on both sides.
You do. Yeah, if you're trying to take out.
If you're trying to solve for X.
Solve for X.
X was there. Yeah, it could be an improper, incomplete equation. Like, it doesn't matter. That's still a math equation.
Fine, whatever. But can we all agree that a person shouldn't be forced into being a third wheel?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that you should at least have some sort of relationship. It doesn't have to be friendship. It can be like acquaintance, like even with the person that you're not friends with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What? What?
But if you want a third wheel, I'm here.
Me too. I'm a great third wheel.
Don't mind Maggie. If you want to have a fun time and a person that knows his place,
hater.
I'm right here.
Wow.
We'll put down all his
follow him on YouTube,
sources,
guys.
Yeah.
If he's doing gaming.
Yeah, I have a gaming channel, m.tv3. I'm gonna be posting soon. The PS5 is coming out, so I'm gonna have gameplay on that.
Yeah, we'll add that in the link. The link in the description box.
One day Maggie's gonna have a YouTube channel about something.
She's in denial.
Or you can just follow my Instagram.
It's coming out.
_rock.
It's coming
She's so
out.
beautiful. Go like all her pictures. Pearl_rock.
Make Maggie go viral. And Samy.
To make Samy go viral. This wonderful couple.
Oh my goodness. Alright guys, well let us know how you feel in the comments below. Tell us if you like third wheeling, if you don't like it. Let us know your thoughts, your opinions in the comments below. And thank you for joining us. Thank you
And also, if you like this kind of content, like, just give us some ideas in the comment section. Yeah. If you like this type of videos where we just talk about, topics like this. So,
yeah. Let us know. What kind of videos do you guys want us to make? Because
they want to see Joel cook.
So, let us know in the comments below. So, thank you for joining us. And this is
Making It with the Millionaires.